Thumbelina. Once upon a time, there was a woman. She wanted to have a baby. She waited for many years, but she could not have one. So she visited a fairy. The fairy gave her a magic seed.
"Plant this, and you will be happy,"
said the fairy. The woman went home and planted it. Soon a flower bloomed. There was a tiny girl inside it. She was as small as the woman's thumb. So the woman named her Thumbelina. Thumbelina was a joyful girl. She loved singing and dancing. Everything she had was small. Her bed was made with a walnut shell. One day a big frog saw her.
"I think she can be my son's bride,"
the frog thought. The frog took her to a lily leaf. The leaf was floating on water.
"Stay here, and I will bring my son,"
said the frog. Thumbelina was scared. She missed her home. A kind fish saw Thumbelina on the leaf. "I will help you," said the fish. The fish chewed the lily's stem, and Thumbelina floated away. "Thank you, fish," said Thumbelina. Soon, a butterfly flew by. "Come with me," she said. "Sure. Where are we going?" Thumbelina asked. "You will see," said the butterfly. They flew over fields and rivers. It was fun, but they were tired. They landed on a branch. Then a beetle found them.
"I want to marry this girl,"
the beetle thought. The beetle took Thumbelina to his home. Other beetles said,
"She is odd."
"Look, she only has 2 legs."
That is true,"
said the beetle.
"I do not like her anymore."
The beetle took her to a flower. He dropped her there and flew away. Thumbelina felt lost, but she was brave. Thumbelina made a grass house. She ate honey and leaves. The birds became her friends. Winter came and it was snowing a lot. Thumbelina was hungry and cold. She found a small house. A mouse lived there.
"You can stay with me,"
said the mouse. The mouse gave Thumbelina warm food. Thumbelina told her story to the mouse.
"That was a long journey,"
said the mouse. The mouse had a rich neighbor. He was a mole and he wanted to marry Thumbelina. So he visited the mouse's house.
"I want you to be my wife,"
he said. The mouse thought it was not a bad idea. But Thumbelina did not want to marry the mole. She also did not like the mole's dark underground house. One day, the mouse visited the mole's house. She wanted Thumbelina to come along. They walked through a dark tunnel. It was a long way. On the way, Thumbelina found a bird. The bird was a swallow, sick and lying on the ground. He did not seem to breathe. Poor bird, Thumbelina thought. She brought a blanket and put it over him.
"Thank you,"
he said softly. He was actually alive. Thumbelina cared for him every day. The swallow became stronger. Spring came. The mouse said,
Do not leave and stay with me.
but Thumbelina wanted to leave. She missed her home. The next day, Thumbelina met the swallow,
I'm going to fly away. You can come with me.
said the swallow. No, I will stay. The mouse will be lonely without me, said Thumbelina sadly. One day, the swallow returned.
Come with me. I want to show you something.
He said. Now, Thumbelina wanted to see the world. She climbed onto the swallow's back. They flew away high in the sky. Thumbelina and the swallow saw green fields and flowers. Thumbelina loved the beautiful sights. They flew over forests and lakes. The world seemed big and wonderful. Then they reached a warm land. There were flowers everywhere. The swallow saw a red flower.
There it is.
He said. They landed near the flower,
This is your new home.
said the swallow. My new home? Thumbelina asked. The swallow nodded. Thumbelina looked at the flower. She walked to it and went inside. There was a tiny person. He was as small as her, but he had wings. Thumbelina was glad to see him.
Who are you?
The tiny person asked. I am Thumbelina, she answered. Thumbelina told her story. The tiny person listened carefully.
You are brave and kind.
He said. How about you? Who are you? Thumbelina asked.
I am a prince. Come with me. I will show you my kingdom.
He answered. They entered the kingdom. It was full of tiny people. They all had wings like the prince. Thumbelina felt happy there. Thumbelina liked the prince. Can I stay here? She asked.
Of course, you may stay here with us.
He answered. Thumbelina smiled. The prince gave her a pair of wings.
Will you be my princess?
He asked. Thumbelina said, Yes, I want to be your princess. Soon, they had a big wedding. Now Thumbelina had a new home. She was truly loved by everyone.